What's up, YouTube? We back at it with another one, and today I'm excited to share a few tips on how I grew fast in a brand new city. It's not the most fanciest stuff, but they do work. And I just want to give a quick little some insight, like moving to a new city, or if you even thinking about moving to a new city, just know like anybody who's done it or did it felt every emotion you feel, maybe scared too, maybe wonder how it's gonna work out. And I felt the same stuff, but the fact that you watching this video is gonna help you out a lot because that means you're seeking out information, which is always the best thing to do is to seek information, seek people who's done what you want to do. And yeah, so let's get into it. I don't be with all the extra. I just wanna give you the information and I just want you to implement. So let me pull up just so you all can see the numbers actually. Um, so as you can see, this is from December 2023 to December 2024. So I first started in my first barbershop in a brand new city, December 3rd of 2023. And for that whole month, I had 12 scheduled appointments. So granted, I might have cut more people. I might have cut some walk-ins coming into the shop or whatnot, but for my marketing efforts or whatever, regardless of how they got my link, I had 12 people book an appointment for that month. So just imagine cutting 12 people in a month, or 12 scheduled appointments, I should say. Imagine that. So shooting forward, you can see that you can see how we took off. Um, so in December, I had went on a cruise for a week with the family. So that month was kind of down. So I just decided to take the peak of November. And obviously, I was gone for a week, so I definitely would have cut more than that. But so for the month of November, I had 280 scheduled appointments. So that's a 2,233% growth, and just in 1 year, in less than 12 months, we was able to do that in a brand new city. And honestly, I'm gonna keep it honest with you. This is December 2023. It's June. I mean, this is December of 2024. So it's June now, and it's only been growing. And I didn't change my time, so I have more available time slots and everything. So all this stuff has only been continuing to grow. But I just want to tell you, first I wanted to show the numbers so you can kind of see, especially the fact I've been speaking. I know sometimes it'd be like, bro, let me see the numbers. Like I know that's how I was. So like I wanted to show the numbers. So I wanted to get on here and say the 5 things that was able to help me grow like this that I followed. So the very first thing I did was I took no days off. I was in the shop 7 days a week. Um, my hours was the shop hours plus some. So I was in there 7 days a week, 11, 12-hour days most days. And you can see just from the month of December, I had 12 appointments. But I still showed up. And mind you, I was living in Spring, driving to Katy, Texas, every day. So I could have said, I don't feel like it. I have no appointments this day. Because granted, it's 30 months, it's 30 days. It's 30 days in a month. So a lot of those days was I'm coming to the shop with no appointments. I could have said I'm tired. I could have said I don't feel like it. It's better stuff to do. No, I showed up every single day, 7 days a week for my first year. Now, granted, I might have took off like a major holiday, like on Christmas that day or something like that. But for the most part, I'm in there. Most holidays, I'm in there. Like you can't. I said it in a video before, but you can't afford to miss out on any potential client when you're trying to build. Like none at all, because these first initial walk-ins will turn into clients. Will turn into biweekly clients. Will turn into clients just referring friends and so on. So it's like You can't afford to miss out on this compounding of potential clients from not showing up some days. Because I guarantee you, especially even if you're not even coming and working the full hours of the shop. Now, granted, I get in the beginning, people got different situations. People might be working or whatever, but as much as you can be there, you need to be at the shop. Like, it's nothing more important than trying to get the foundation going for your career. Because if you move into a new city to pursue this, or you in a new city pursuing this, you gonna want to give it all you got. This is your career now. This is your what's gonna fuel everything else. So you got to give it everything. And going to the next thing, the next thing I did was I said yes to everything. If a client needed me to stay late, I got them. If a client needed me to come early, I got them. If a client no-showed me, and granted, you see I had 12 appointments booked for the whole month in the beginning. If a client no-showed me, do you think I'm going to get in my feelings and have ego and tell them, nah, it's cool, or not cut them? I'm going to say yes to whatever time they can come get in my chair, because I'm trying to build. I can't afford to turn nothing down. I'm saying yes to whatever. I'm not saying short yourself on the prices or whatever, but walk-ins, anything, like any potential client, yes, I need that. And that was for a year. Even now, to this day, I will still do that, but it's hard. Just humbly, it's hard for somebody to just walk in and get in my chair now, and it's all because of doing this thing. And mind you, let me slow down. I'm in a new city, and it's December of 2020. It's June of 2025. So this was just 6 months ago, and I'm still, like I said, I'm constantly still growing. So I'm a year and a half in, and it's hard for me to take walk-ins. Like, I probably can't take this whole year of 2025. I've took one walk-in. That's all from implementing. When I say yes to everything, now I charge after hours and before hour prices, but don't nobody complains because they know I said yes to everything. So now people don't mind paying an extra dub to come early or stay late. And shoot, some people actually prefer those hours, so they just book them anyways. But yes, I have before and after hour prices now, because in the beginning, I said yes to everything. I said yes to staying late, even though I lived an hour away and wasn't getting home till midnight and had to get up early just to do it all over again. I still said yes. And these clients, they know, and they gonna show love. Don't expect anything from it. Just know you trying to grind, and don't expect them to do anything extra. But sometimes they just gonna show love back. They gonna notice that you going above and beyond for them. They gonna notice that everybody already left and wrapped up, and you still staying late to service them and take care of them. They gonna notice that, and they gonna tell other people, oh, my barber, my guy, that's my guy. He done looked out for me multiple times. You know, it's all gonna come back full circle. I promise you. And that's leading into my next thing. To give, and give some more. For the first full year, I did free haircuts for the first cut. I passed out free first cut cards to as much people as I can. I even ran it as an ad. Free. First cut's free. And people was looking at me, other barbers was questioning me like, bro, why you doing that? Like, I wouldn't do that. But you give the first cut free not only to get the maximum amount of people in your chair with no barrier to entry. And not only are you not doing anything anyway, you see, like I keep saying, I had 12 appointments scheduled for December. So I had so much free time. Why can't I get someone in my chair for free? Because money isn't the only value that I could have got from them. You can get content. You can get reviews. You can work on just your systems, your consultation. You can work on all these things. So just because you giving them a free cut or you post it, don't nobody know that. Or you give them a free cut, they don't know you still working on how you consult or your cutting system or whatever. they're satisfied with getting a free cut. And then you ask them to leave a review. So now you're boosting up your presence. Take advantage of giving. Back to school, I gave away free haircuts and I bought gift cards and gave them to them too. And book bags. And guess what? The next week, I promise you, to that point, I didn't pass it now, but I had made the most money. The week after I gave away free kids haircuts back to school and backpacks and cards and all that stuff, I had made the most money the next week. It come back to you. When you putting out good energy, it just comes back to you. So you gotta give some more. And you gotta say yes, and you gotta be there. All these things, I don't care like what you got going on. If you do these three, if you just do these three, I guarantee you gonna grow within a new city, because like that's just showing people how you show up. That's just showing people the type of person you are. They're like, bro, nobody never did that. Most barbers just come and give me a card and think I'm just supposed to, just because they gave me a card, or most barbers just come and sit in the shop and think I'm just gonna show up. They're not gonna say that, but that's not gonna happen though. Like I said, nobody cares just because you show up to the shop. Nobody knows. They're not coming. Like, granted, it's gonna be some walk-ins, but you should not be relying upon that. And that leads to my next point. You gotta always be marketing. Every day, like I got this from Jordan in the mentorship. Like every day is a busy day. Like when you show up, you might have no appointments booked, but I guarantee you, you need to make that day busy by going to pass out cards. I'm gonna go pass out cards, so a free haircut. I'm gonna go back and look at that content that I took and post it up and tag people and tell them send 2 friends and I'll give them a free haircut. Every day you should be marketing. I don't care if you got a full schedule or no appointments booked, because you got to take advantage of the time. You got to be marketing every day. And granted, it became a time to where I didn't even have time to pass out cards. But honestly, in the beginning, I kid you not, I promise you on everything I love, I had a client that actually thought I worked at the grocery store across the street from my shop because he seen me so much there. In the beginning, I was at HEB every day. The lady, I think she was trying to be funny one day. She walked up to me and said, I be seeing your cards on the floor. And I told her, can you pick them up for me and give them to me whenever you see them so I can pass them out again? Like, I don't know if she was trying to be funny, but like every day, like I was taking advantage of the grocery store and the gas station or whatever. I was probably looking like a creep too, waiting on people to walk out of Chipotle. I don't care. I was hungry. I needed that. But every day you got to go and get out there and market yourself, because nobody cares. The biggest companies in the world, they market to us from the moment we wake up and open our eyes till we go to sleep, whether that's through radio, when you listen to music, TVs, billboards, commercials. So it's like, bro, like if they're marketing to you 24/7, why do you think you as a small business shouldn't be marketing every day? And the last thing I did was I just followed a blueprint. I found something that made sense for me in my situation and aligned with my core values in a sense. And I followed it. I seen that it worked for other people, so why couldn't it work for me? And obviously it did. But having a system can save you so much time. Because if I'm doing all these things, I could have did the free haircuts. I could have showed up every day. But if I didn't have the right pricing strategy, if I didn't have the right marketing techniques, if I didn't know how to track KPIs, it still would have been a slower progress. It still would have been a lot of trial and error. So granted, you can do all those things without a system, but it's still gonna be slower. So if it took somebody 5 years to learn everything and they go back and reflect and make it a scalable blueprint and they give it to you, like You know how much time that can save you? You know how much money that can save you? Regardless of what it costs, what it can be worth to you can be so much more. And I keep talking about big companies because we're businessmen at the end of the day. When you become a barber, and you, especially if you move to a new city, you got to treat it like a business. So why do you think McDonald's can employ someone tomorrow that's 15 all the way to the oldest person and still give the same results, can still serve you the same way? It's because they have a system in place that's duplicatable, that's unbreakable. No matter what, you can go work there tomorrow and they gonna put you in the system and you gonna learn it quick in no time. And that's how you need to treat your business. You need to have these systems. You need to have a blueprint. You need to have certain metrics that you're tracking so you can know how your business is performing. But that's mentorship talk. We are all businessmen once we start betting on ourselves and taking risks because granted, this is entrepreneurship. This I feel like barbering is one of the first steps into entrepreneurship. So it's not easy. Like they say, business is one of the hardest games because it's so much personal growth and then also trying to grow your business too. It's like it's a battle. It's a constant battle. And so like you can't tell me like how to feel when I see that I only got 12 people scheduled for a month. But the execution, showing up, giving away free cuts, being there all day, 12-hour days, 11-hour days, 13-hour days, all this stuff, it eventually paid off. So that's what I have to say, man. No days off. Say yes. Give, market, and follow a blueprint. And I promise you, in 1 year, you're going to be looking back like, man, oh, man. But no, for real, I hope y'all can take something from this video. I hope y'all been enjoying the videos. Drop a comment and give me some advice on some stuff y'all want to learn or how I can serve y'all better, because I'm open to, criticism, and I'm still trying to grow. And like I'm always say, I'm not the guru of this industry or nothing of the sort. So thank you for checking it out. Leave a like and a comment, and check out some of the past videos. Y'all can go implement some more stuff. But appreciate it. I'll catch y'all in the next one.